But why are we now seeing the left turn on the flag, turn on the anthem, turn on the pledge, turn on 1776? Because they never cared about the flag. It was always about an interim step to get to control. And the flag was the way, the word democracy was the way in which they moved in that direction. And so today, with the flag having served its purpose, now they want to burn the flag. Now they want it to be 1619 as our founding date across the board. Something like critical race theory, which showed up in our classrooms, or at least mugged us during this moment. Where did it come from? Critical theory. Critical theory came from a bunch of Marxists who fled Hitler and went to Columbia University, started teaching critical theory. And why did they decide as Marxists not to use the economic argument that Marxists usually use? Because they believed our Achilles heel in America was our history on race. Every American knows we have a sinful past as it pertains to racial relations in our country. They wanted to exploit that rather than move past it in order to divide us. At the same time, the Supreme Court did it to work, banning prayer, banning Bible reading, even silent prayer in schools. Then you got the teachers' unions. Teachers' unions show up. Do you know the teachers' unions in America, the NEA, used to be a teachers' association that would pass out pamphlets of traditional Shakespeare and Bible verses? The National Education Association used to be a conservative organization until JFK. He did a lot of good things, but he also allowed for public sector unions. So the NEA becomes a public sector union and ultimately becomes radicalized by Marxists, as does the AFT, both of which were associated with John Dewey. Who was the first president that the NEA, the teachers' unions, ever endorsed? Jimmy Carter. Jimmy Carter was the first presidential candidate the teachers' unions ever endorsed. And then what did Jimmy Carter turn around and do for those teachers' unions? He created the Federal Department of Education. And guess what? The president of the NEA at the time said, without the NEA, there would be no Department of Education. Then we couldn't abolish the Department of Education, even though Reagan tried, so they federalized education. And they took federal government control of education. All the way down to what we see under Obama from Common Core, to what we see in the erosion of the SAT, which used to be about reasoning, isn't anymore. We say the math is racist, the test is racist. All as an attempt to tear down the structures that celebrate excellence, that celebrate God, that celebrate our country.
This is Charlie Kirk, founder and CEO of Turning Point USA. If you liked this video, be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel at Turning Point USA.